Have you ever finished a project but you needed a button to put on it? Well, I know how to make some homemade buttons. You will need scrap yarn, a 4.25 or 5mm crochet hook, and a yarn needle. First, make a slip knot with your yarn and then place it on your hook. Now we are going to chain 12. To chain 12, all we're going to do is wrap our yarn around our hook from back to front. Then we are going to take that yarn we just put around the hook through the loop. This creates a new loop that we make more chains with. You want to do these simple chains all the way until you get to 12. So that's 12 chains. I finished 12 chains and now we're going to do a single crochet. To single crochet, all we're going to do is put our hook through the second chain that we created. So the second chain, and then we wrap our yarn around our hook and then we pull through that stitch again to create 2 loops onto our hook, and then we wrap the yarn back around our hook again and we pull through both of those loops. And that's single crochet. We do this until we reach the last stitch, which was a part of our slip knot. Once you've finished everything, you just want to smooth your work out if it's all curly whirly. Now you need to cut about a ruler's length or 12 inches of yarn. You want to cut the yarn to about 12 inches because you want to give yourself enough yarn to work with. Once that's been cut, all you want to do is make a simple chain, and with that chain, you're just going to pull the yarn all the way through. Next, you want to set everything down and grab your yarn needle, and you want to thread the yarn needle with the yarn you just pulled through. Now you want to smooth everything out again, and then start rolling it up into a ball. This does not have to be a tight ball. It can be a loose ball. It doesn't matter. All you have to do is just make sure it's in the ball. And then you just want to hold it, and then you want to just put the needle right in the center of the ball of yarn that you just made, and then pull it all the way through to make it tight. And then you want to go through the side of the ball just to make sure that side. And if you see some loose stitches in there, just make sure to put your needle there, and then just make it into a ball shape. That's all you want to do, is make it into like a ball shape. Now all you're going to do is take the 2 ends. You really want to make sure that the yarn that you threaded is next to the one that you made earlier, like the one that you started with. Now you're going to just tie knots in them. That's 1 knot, 2 knots, and 3 knots. And now you just want to pull the yarn that's longer, the longer piece of yarn. You're just going to pull it, and now you're going to cut off the shorter piece, or the piece that you started with. And to sew it onto something, all you do is you take it and then you thread your yarn needle again, and you match it up as best as you can with the hole, and then you pull it, and you want to make sure that it's really tight. You don't want it to be floppy or anything. Then you're going to go through the stitch next to it and then pull it. Then you're going to go inside, and you're going to see a stitch, just a random stitch, and then you're just going to tie a knot around it. So that, my friends, is how you make a button and how to sew it on. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and also subscribe to join the fun family. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye.